Hey there, friends. It is me, Gerd. Welcome back to Touhou 15. We're gonna beat the final boss today. Oops. Wrong one. Did I just screw myself over? Let's see. Okay, hold on. Okay, there we go. That could have been bad. I actually had no idea if that was going to if this game only has like one save file able to exist at a time, and I might have just like killed the run immediately. Alright, so Junko. As you can see, her bullet patterns are pretty straightforward, but they're also kind of tricky to dodge. You have to really be able to read it. Ah! So yeah, well, this is why this needed to be its own stream. Okay. Gotta be very careful. Actually, there's plenty of fan art of her that has just like this type of bullet pattern coming out of her. It's the ultimate in purity. Junko is the purity thing. But, yeah, sit back and relax, because this is what the next hour or so is going to be. Ah. Now, I think I have enough spell cards to at least get my way through her worst attacks. So hopefully this is, like, actually going to be finishable. Okay. This is a theme that a lot of people like, but it's kind of low on my final boss theme ranking. But that's mostly because the others are just all that good. Alright. Damn it. Oh boy. Keep it going. She's the final boss for a reason. She also seems to have a lot of attacks that push you towards the bottom of the stage. Alright, got it. Alright, spell cards. I forget how tough her spell cards are. Oh, that tough. Okay. There's more like really tiny like micro dodging situations going on here. I think that's a term people use for very precise dodging. Oh, this one's actually pretty straightforward. Okay. Okay. Oh, this one isn't too bad. It's really just gonna be dodge the laser, dodge the bullet. Except it requires more sleight of hand than I usually have when dodging anything. Yup. 3.81. Oh! I overestimated that. Or underestimated that. I went right into it. What's my success rate against this? Okay. Right, this is the first Sana I've done. Ah! A little too twitchy. A little too twitchy. Oh, nope, gotta wait. Gotta wait. The move left and right window is like narrower than it seems. Oh. Oh, this one's slightly random. This one's slightly random. Because last time I was able to, yeah, I was able to just stand there. Okay, and then the red lasers are... Ah! Red lasers are tricky. Okay, so this one does not always give you a free spot directly in the center. Well... Actually, I think Reimu would have been able to dodge that, because Reimu typically has a slightly smaller hitbox. Or is that only in some games? I don't remember. Okay. Right. Ugh! Are you feeling the purity yet? Are we feeling the purity? That's what Junko's trying to make us do here. I've messed around with, like, my keyboard settings, like, just for this game in the past. See if I can make it a little bit less sensitive. Because, like, my, micro movements are, like, kind of iffy. Ah. This is going to take a bunch of tries, isn't it? Place your bets now if I can do this within 2 hours. I feel like I can probably do it in 1. If you've read the description here. But... no. I probably should have just stayed there. I was totally fine to just stay there. Okay, alright. Alright, I think another... Ooh, that one got a little brutal. That one got brutal. Okay, that... Nope. I thought it was safe. You can see there's like a bunch of instances where I die because I didn't move at all. And that's how like tricky it is to read the path of these bullets coming at you. Oh boy. Oh boy. Nope. Nope. Da 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 da. I really should just like focus instead of trying to talk the whole time. Because eventually I run out of meaningful things to say other than, oops, I died. Granted, it's my job to be entertaining, but I can wait a little bit on that. And, you know, it's always easier when I'm bouncing off people saying stuff. Just sit back and enjoy the music. Nope. If I was like a couple pixels to the left, I would have survived that probably. Alright, the reds. Oh, I overshot that by a lot. On the bright side, at least she isn't throwing the moon at you. Okay. Alright, this might be the one. This might be the one. Ooh! Oh, that... The red bullets are kind of brutal. Pure light of the palm. More like... Kill me, lasers. Down. No, I twitched. I twitched. That's always the issue. Okay. Sometimes I wonder if the dodge ability of these patterns are designed with keyboard sensitivity in mind. Because, like, I already found that, like, my performance was, like, greatly improved once I got, like, an actually decent keyboard. But at the same time, I still feel like I could be doing better. Okay. All right, place your bets. Can I do this attack before 50? 50 deaths. Not 50 minutes. If I'm doing it in 50 minutes, then I might have to turn in my Touhou card. Okay. Not like anything else in my performance has indicated that I shouldn't be turning it in already anyway. I was close the one time. Okay, alright. So I think the trick is to situate yourself under one of the slightly higher up red bullets. But okay, that seems to be it. Okay. Gosh dang it. Let's see if I can hit 1 power by the end of this fight. So I have to wonder if there's a limit on how many times it lets you just lose a little bit of power. Nope. Got impatient. So this could get brutal if I do... Okay. Alright. Oh, I almost instinctively bombed there. I don't want to waste my bombs on the first spell card. Especially one that, like, I figured it out. I just kind of have to do it. She's no clown, so she can't be that bad. No more clowning around. I'm not down to clown anymore. Ugh. Okay, definitely went a little too far. Okay. Alright, at least it's only one... Okay, alright. There we go. 1 sec. 1 second here. Hopefully that didn't... Okay, alright. The chat was hidden the whole time. Why? Ah, God. Yes, Touhou Sunday. Hello, welcome. Alright. This is going to take over 4 hours. Yeah, it is. This is the second stream in a row that the chat just kind of wasn't showing for me at the beginning. Should you play Dark Souls Remasters or Dark Souls 2? Play... I mean, okay. Sometimes I don't know what to check to see if the chat is happening or not. Because sometimes y'all are just quiet. It looks like I did manage to do it within 50. So that's something. Alright. This one is tricky for different reasons. Okay. Oh, okay, alright. At least we get a chain of scenery every, like, 50 deaths or so. I try to, like, every time I do this attack, I try to, like, unfocus through the sweet spot, but I end up going too fast and running into bullets. Okay, alright. I missed one of the P-blocks, but whatever. I wasn't going to get them all anyway. Oh, that's just dirty. Having it go that way when you're on that side. Yeah. All of her attacks look so easy, but they're not. Especially when she can do that. Ugh. Are her movements fixed during this attack? Because every time she goes to the left when she's doing the one that turns to the left, that seems a little... Ah, well, okay. Okay. It's not fixed. It's not fixed. Okay. This time it is. Nope. I gotta get better at unfocused dodging. Okay. I'm not sure how, like, what the approach is in terms of, like, how high up I should be. Da 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 ba da da da. At least with all the grazing that's happening, I don't have to really worry about missing any of the P-blocks. At least not worry about missing a significant amount of them. Yeah, I should probably just go to the collection zone to get these instead of wasting my time or risking my life trying to go in and out. Okay, alright. Oh, okay. I feel like I didn't deserve that one, but I'll take it. No, would have had it after that. Would have had it after that. I can't even imagine this fight on Lunatic. I feel like on Lunatic this would be like relatively the same, except that it would just totally eliminate that like extra gap you have in the middle. Actually no, Lunatic probably makes you dodge through like 3 waves of this or something like that. The patterns in this game are already like incredibly evil. Like it's hard to imagine that I'm not even playing on the highest difficulty. Okay, got it. Got it. Circles are... Oh, God. Circles are all about the purity. Oh, that's a bullet. Okay. Oh, right, this one. Oh! Okay. I forgot about this one. Okay. This one's not too bad. Okay. Yep. On Lunatic's second non-spell, she shows 3 rings instead of 1. Okay. Alright, so I wasn't... That was a good guess on my part, I get. Ah! Okay, so I think... if I'm reading this correctly. When she has 3... Oh! Okay. You gotta make them not hit the side. Or do hit the side. Ah. Yeah, because then that happens. Alright, I think... stay there. Okay, then it goes down that way. Okay, that one I actually couldn't tell if it was going to the side or the bottom. Oh! That hit the corner. Okay. That hit the side. I have to be careful. I do like how interactive this one is. Like, any spell card where you have, like, some control over the trajectory is, like, always pretty cool in my book. No, that's a side. That's a side. That's a side. Ah, God. You hit the side once, and then you're just kind of done. Okay, alright. Alright. I think like one more volley and I should be good. Maybe not even. Oh! Ah. I could probably make this attack even shorter if I'm really good about sticking to below her. Okay. Oh. You know, I actually had a shot at dodging that. I had a shot there. Didn't quite take it, though. Junko and Lily's symbolism. Oof, okay. Almost had that. What was I doing? I almost tried to, like, go towards the center again. Ah, getting hit by the falling ones is embarrassing. I don't even know how viable it is to, like, plan to dodge through the laser. I always consider it, but never seems to work out. Alright. I think I got it this time. Wow. Sanai's, like, homing snakes really don't do that much damage. Oh, I remember this one. Ah! I did it. This is persistence, the game. I remember having a lot of trouble with this one the first time I did it. God, she has so many health bars left. Hey, 4 power. Well, I enjoyed it while it lasted. Circles. Man, if I was playing this in early high school, geometry class would be triggering. Every time I see a circle, I'd have a panic attack. Oh, wow. I did like a really strange twitch there that ended up working out in my favor. I'm guessing on Lunatic it also like doubles the number of layers on this one too. I think I tried playing this game on Point Device and Lunatic once, and I got stuck like halfway through stage 2. Zun must have took all the struggles of geometry class and made Junko out of it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, right. Okay, I think I remember this one. This one was some... Okay, yeah, I think my experience with this one originally was like, it's like, holy shit, and then it gets like weirdly anticlimactic once you realize that you've already dodged it. Yeah. It's like, well, alright, now we gotta sit there and wait for it to finish. Ah. Actually, no, this is... Junko is probably the result of... Zun failed geometry class because he was drinking the entire time. And then... he had to do something. Ah! Sometimes it just folds in an awkward way. Just gotta find your path and then just commit to it. Just like life. Yeah, I feel like this spell card needed like something extra at the end of it. Because once you dodge it, it's just kind of sitting there. There we go. Oh god, this one. This one. This one took me a long time to get the first time I played. This one's just like hug the bottom and like hope for the best. Alright, there we go. I think like last time I played this, I was trying too hard with that one. Okay, this is basically her third non-spell, but worse. Hope you like grazing sound effects. Hey, one try. Nice. Okay. Lasers, this is where it starts getting screwy. Yeah, I feel like sound design is like very important for games. And Zun got like the perfect sound effect for the graze. Like, there's a reason why it's, like, barely changed since the PC 98 games. Like, the grazing sound is great. The rumble of your bullets constantly hitting is just like... I love it. Like, these games, they're like built around their polish. Ah. Man, imagine if Sho had this spell card too. Then I never beat UFO. Oh, jeez. I twitched. I twitched. Oh, wait. Huh, okay, so it's not displaying any of her extra lives left. I know she has at least one more. This was... Oh, this is a glitch, right? Where Junko's health bar just... or life count doesn't display properly during the spell card for some reason. I recall that being a thing. Because we're definitely not at her last life. Okay. This one is kind of a resist the urge to move type of thing. Junko is more capable at Sho's specialty than Sho is. I guess so. Well, at least she doesn't have one where it's she has a giant laser rectangle that just spins around and chases you. And when you're fighting it, you inevitably have only like one power left because of that game's absolutely draconian power management. There we go. There we go. Okay. Circles. Okay. Overflowing blemishes. Is that another thing about a bad experience Zune had in high school? Oh, is this a timeout? This is a timeout. Shit. Oh, God. Alright. I think it's just this and then her final one. Alright, this one wasn't... Maybe this one wasn't too bad. Yeah, this one's just kind of keep going in circles and then it'll work out. Circular motions. Wax on, wax off. Ah. Ooh, so close. Okay. So it's not as bad as I remember. I've got to remember these like slightly better than I'm believing in myself, because Considering the amount of time I spent on them the first time I played this, you know? Da, da, da. Good theme never gets boring. Yeah! Yeah, I'm just as surprised as you are. Actually, I have probably spent more time on the final barrage of Stage 6 than I did on some of these spell cards. Ugh. Well, at least this will give us some time to mess around in the extra stage after this. And at the end, I don't know, I'll also, I'll turn on the face cam for a bit. I have some more Touhou merch to show off. So I showed off some of my merch in, like, the first Touhou stream I did. And then maybe, like, one time after that. I'll read that in a second. Alright, I got the rhythm. Find it unfair how the boss can take so many hits from your attacks. Yeah. That's just how they're balanced. Like, the weird thing is that, like, you know, the lore is that they have, like, these spell card rules that are just, you know, a set of rules everyone agrees to follow for duels. But one of the rules is, okay, now one of you has to be, like, at a huge disadvantage. Okay. Purely bullet hell. That's true, it's fair because the bosses can't dodge. So how would that work, like, outside of the context of, okay, you're the player playing a video game? Is it just like, they flip a coin to decide who's the one who can't dodge and who's the one who dies in one hit? Like, if they were to have, like, a tournament or something, what would be the ruling on that? What's the official play here? What's the... I know it's like in most card games. Usually it's always beneficial to go first or something like that. That's just how they happen to be designed. So would it be a similar setup here where it's like, oh dang, I always want to be the one who gets to do cheap shit but can't dodge? Or am I, like, greatly overthinking the abstraction of a game has to be playable? Well, if you also go by Lost Word rules, everyone is the one who just stands there and then bullets happen. So who knows? Speaking of Lost Word, I am absolutely thrilled that Akio and Kosuzu just got added. So they were some of the ones I was saving up for. I was barely ready for them, but I got them. The manga characters are all so good. I wasn't ready for Kazan when she came out, though. I got her, but at what cost? About $40, but you know. Wasting money on gacha games. Who even does that? Me sometimes. Okay. The one downside about point device mode with a spell card like this is the fact that the first... Never spent money on a gacha, keep it that way. I just do because I know I have some disposable income and don't really care, but... everyone's certainly better off if they just don't. You only play heroes? I've been playing heroes since launch, and I found myself becoming, like, increasingly disillusioned with actually bothering to play it. So I just kind of check in, get the stuff try to get the stuff I want, and then if I don't, oh well. I'm very thrilled that Finn finally got a new weapon. So I've been, like, in agony over, I want to give him an expensive build, but I don't know what to do based on his weapon. And now I know. And I gave him a super expensive build. I just fed Pirate Nassau to him for speed defense trace. The last spell is the hardest in the series on Lunatic. I can probably believe that. Right, my incomplete thought on this spell on point device mode. The fact that, like, the first 2 volleys of it are, like, pretty easy, you kind of spend a lot of time just redoing something you're already able to do, which I feel like that kind of goes against the spirit of this mode in general, where you do the really hard thing once and then you're past it. Alright, we've got plenty of time left, so I'm gonna not be a wuss and bomb through this. I totally have the bombs to do it, but... And I'm sure that she doesn't take bomb damage. I know there's, like, one final boss who does. Why do I want to say it was Aaron? I could be wrong, though. I don't think it was. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. I'm glad that my internet is holding up for this stream, because I was having problems with it earlier today. I was just trying to watch some anime, but streaming wouldn't happen with Comcast being bad for a bit. Well, maybe if I finish early, then I'll actually have time to, I don't know, maybe work a bit more on the Arcadia video or something. I did actually make progress on it yesterday. Granted, a lot of that progress was spent being indecisive about, like, what assets I want to use. That's the part that really slows me down. Especially if, like, I want, like... Because I never know if I want to, like, get a clip of something or just, like, show an image or put text on the screen. Well, putting text on the screen is easy. That's probably why I do a lot of that. But... Here we go! Ah... I actually did half consider re-recording part of the Arcadia script and just having, like, camera footage of me just talking. So I always did kind of like the game video essay format that has, you know, cutting back and forth between clips and showing the person who's talking's face. I think that adds a lot of personality to it. And I feel like that might be something I want to do. But, like, I already recorded the entire script. Well, whatever. Thoughts on that? Long video, it's a lot of me talking, show some of my face. Yes, no. I feel like that could also be pretty good for parts where I don't actually have any, like, decent B-roll footage for it. Because I'm weirdly insistent on having all the B-roll footage for things be, like, stuff that I've recorded. So, once I exhaust all the footage I have of my last run through Arcadia, then what am I gonna do? Also, not looking forward to the parts where I have to show like 30 seconds of another chapter and then find what stream that happened in, and then download the entire thing. Because I don't record my stuff. I just like download the VODs off YouTube, which is probably a bad idea because sometimes that has like audio desync. But it's in the interest of space, because that shit adds up really quickly. I had to, like, buy a 2 terabyte hard drive and dump to, like, 700 gigs or something, or some stupid amount of just Let's Play footage that I had recorded. And also, I find that sometimes, like, just the way the script plays out, I end up, like, saying points, like, faster than I can reasonably show any sort of visual aid for it, or need one. Okay. Oh, they didn't even give you a second to breathe with that one. This was like the first 2 ways. It like stops for a sec before more shit starts flying at you. But I really only tried this like 15 times so far. Wow. I guess it just feels longer because I'm spending so much time redoing the first 2 stretches of it. Huh. I'm getting a little bit better at it. Okay. Now it's blue. Ah. Staying below her is the way to go, but sometimes the dodging just kind of pushes me to the side. I am so glad that I didn't make this part of the rest of the game stream. That would have been a 3-hour stream at least. I would have needed to sleep. Hasn't even been that long, but it feels like it's been smacked for years. Yeah. Kaguya messing with us. That rascal. The Horai Elixir gives you weird perception of the flow of time. Wonder if my left hand is going to fall off from being constantly in a weird position trying to hold shift and Z. Sometimes the simplest patterns are the ones that hate you the most. I don't think getting closer to her is making that much of a difference. Theoretically, it does, because your bullets reach her faster, but also it's not that much faster of killing her. Unless you were like maybe Marisa or something. Ah! Wish I could put a save state after the second barrage of this. If only there were like a system in place that had like checkpoints. Nah, that'd be silly. Ugh. There's a reason I don't do face cam during these Touhou streams. It's because the only face you're gonna see is me leaning like way too close to the screen and just like twitching every time I die. Because there's always like a strong feel of, I think I got it, and then you don't, and then it's just a huge shock to the system. Someone made a 3D version of Touhou 6? Oh, that sounds cool. I'll have to look that up. Can't play it because you have no depth perception and can't comprehend what's going on. Great. Yeah, honestly, that'd probably be me as well. But I still want to try it. Like, they just remade the entire game in 3D? Or... like, how changed do the patterns have to be to accommodate for that? So I feel like Sakuya in 3D would be a load of bullshit. I've seen, like, 3D animations of, like, Touhou fights, but never, like, gameplay of it. Actually, in particular, I'm kind of remembering there was, the final fight of Perfect Cherry Blossom made in 3D. And that video blew me away. I was completely overwhelmed by it. Honestly, Yuyuko in general, just everything about her fight is just overwhelming as it is. Not on a difficulty, it's just like being completely swept up in the moment. Butterflies everywhere. A really cool fan and laser shooting out of it. And then her theme. Ugh. Still one of my favorites. The final boss theme is probably my second favorite. Behind Keiki's theme. Idolatrize World slaps hard. I can't wait until we play 17. Which that's going to be this week. I think, if I'm remembering my times right. Doing like one stream on a Thursday and one on a Sunday is really thrown off my perception of when the hell we're actually playing stuff. Huh. Your favorite boss theme is Shining Needle Princess. That one's also very good. The thing I like about that theme is like the build up to it, with the stage theme being a similar mix of it. I know that's been like kind of going on more and more in recent games, but I think that example of it is probably the most epic. That fight's also really cool. I feel like 14 was very strong on like having a lot of the fights have some kind of gimmick to it, but not in a way that made it infuriating. Like, just difficult. I feel like this is a complaint with like games in general that people make about gimmicks being a bad thing, but like sometimes the gimmicks are just cool and interesting. Like, I saw someone, like, really complaining about Fire Emblem Fates Conquest. About how, oh, every map just has a freaking gimmick to it. I just want to play a normal Fire Emblem game. It's like, why? All the gimmicks are good. Like, Conquest takes, like, really good advantage of all the unique mechanics of Fates. Like I just want to play a normal Fire Emblem game complaints. Like, well, here's Birthright. It's boring. Having fun with your normal Fire Emblem game? Conquest is infinitely better than Birthright. Like, I don't know, I feel like Birthright just doesn't really take advantage of, like, anything that makes Fates interesting. I don't think it quite had the problem that Awakening had, where a lot of the maps were, like, open fields with lots of enemies in it, which I'm not necessarily opposed to open fields. I mean, Echoes is my favorite Fire Emblem game. But it's the fact that it's, like, open fields, but also enemies that will, like, totally wreck you unless you, find some way to, like, tank and snowball. So it's like, of course the game is going to be a lot of, like, oh, Robin with Nosferatu does everything. But Birthright just kind of, like, did the same thing, but made it, like, boring. Yes, Echoes is best Fire Emblem. I think, like, Birthright kind of had a problem of, like, you really don't have enough, like, tanky units. Like, there's, like, Hinata and Tsubaki, but they're, like, they're not tanky. They're tankier. So then it's just like, ah, fuck, I just throw Ryoma at everything. Though, actually, I didn't use Ryoma, like, at all when I played Birthright. I figured I'd do something to spice it up. In Awakening, you pay money for Nosferatu and Birthright, where you're almost free and a god. Yup. The other thing that irked me about Birthright is that the Dragon Veins weren't decisions like they were in Conquest. Basically, every single Dragon Vein you use in Birthright is like an objective benefit to you. There's no reason ever not to use them. Like, let's see, what's a good example? Like in Conquest, the map where you get Azura, there is a Dragon Vein that rains down rocks upon the enemies, but if your units are in there, they also get hit by it. So you have to, like, you know, balance your positioning with the use of that gimmick. But in Birthright, there's a similar situation where or let me describe that better. So, like, the damage the enemies thing is, like, in the path that you are progressing to. But Birthright's implementation of a similar mechanic, storming a fort, you have, you know, the way to deal a bunch of damage to the enemies. You damage all the enemies inside with the Dragon Vein being on the outside. So there's objectively no reason not to use it. It's really boring. And Birthright also kind of have a problem with, like, it had like a route map, but then just keep spawning reinforcements in places that are annoying to deal with, so you're just sitting there waiting for the enemies to stop spawning. Like, in contrast, Echoes also had, like, a bunch of spawning reinforcements and route maps, but you were able to stop the reinforcements by fighting the Cantor. It's like a condensed kill boss and route into the same objective in, like, a pretty clever way. Like, it puts a high priority target on the map. Birthright has none of that shit. Also, I think it's really funny that the final boss is, like, susceptible to Hexing Rod. I never tried actually doing it myself, but come on. I have no... Yeah, no, Cantors aren't bad. Cantors are good. I like that mechanic. Because like, the downside, it stops you from turtling. You know, it encourages you to play better. And then it also makes you keep on your toes, because the amount of things they spawn is, like, semi-randomized. So you have to make sure that you have people who are there to efficiently dispatch the enemies that spawn, to either give you a path to the Cantor, or, you know, just to, because you're not at the Cantor yet, you still need to be able to deal with them. But has anyone, like, actually played Birthright's final map instead of just one-turning it? Because that map looks like it'd be a huge pain in the ass to really play. Ah. Okay. Let's see if I can get this before... 60 tries. I think I can do it. Theoretically, the final stretch of the spell card doesn't change much. If you're, like, dodging the blues by, like, sticking to this small area, then really you don't have much to worry about by the fact that you're being boxed in. But I can only imagine how much more you get boxed in on Lunatic. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3, blue. There we go. I almost guessed it, right? First time you played Birthright, everyone was really underleveled, so all the berserkers were scary. I think I didn't have a level problem in Birthright because, I mean, partially due to the fact that I wanted all the kids, so every time, like, so I'd, like, semi-regularly stop to just grind out, like, the stuff to get a paralog. Oh, berserkers on the final map were scary? Okay. So did you actually played the final map? You didn't just immediately charge at Goop Dragon and kill him? Hello there, Chiam. Welcome, welcome. We're on the final attack of the boss here. But I've been at it for a while, so you're probably still going to get to experience this attack. I'm doing great. How are you? Everyone is vibing. You're good? Awesome. Okay. The cramps are real now. My hand posture is probably awful. I will persist. And then probably not touch my guitar for the rest of the day, because hands are definitely sore. Ah! But I need to touch my guitar, because songwriting happening. Oh well. Okay, this is the part where my room starts getting very hot. The pressure's on. Junko's really applying the heat to me here. Can I press triangle to do a heat action? And then, like, pile drive Junko into the pavement? Or any other nearby object? I feel like my heat gauge is sufficiently full now. If I think about it, the heat gauge would be the bombs. On the subject of heat gauges, I finally finished Yakuza Kiwami 2. Fun game. The final bosses were kind of easy. Partially because, like, I did all the side quests and unlocked the super good move. That it does, like, 30% of their health upon hitting them. They don't have small health bars at all. But to be fair, you did have to fight, like, a harder boss to even get that move anyway, so I guess that evens out. But the final stretch of the game was, like, kind of refreshing in the sense that I had done, like, all the side content I wanted to, so I didn't have to do anything. I can just kind of keep playing through the story, which really showed me that the story chapters are not as long as I think they are. Okay. Nope. Then the game also had the extra, like, Majima mode thing at the end. But when you don't have an incentive to, like, play all the mini-games and stuff, it goes by pretty quickly. I think I went through that in, like, only, like, 2 or 3 hours. And more of that was probably spent watching cutscenes and actually playing it. scenes were all good, though. It's kind of refreshing to see Majima, who you're used to seeing as a absolute psychopath weirdo, like doing something serious for once. I suppose that's what Zero does. Going to the final boss first, I sleep. Going to the super boss before the final boss, woke. Yes. You can fight the super boss after the final boss. As my friend tells me, that mode you unlock after beating the game is basically just sandbox mode, where you can just go and do all the stuff that you didn't do before. But, you know, I did all the side quests as they popped up, and the last one is fight the super boss. That fight was actually pretty brutal. Like, I went through way too many healing items to fight him. Like, honestly, I could have just, like, wasted even more of them. And, because I didn't need them for the final boss. This is... The second last boss has, like, a gun. But, like, right before the boss, there's a vendor that sells a piece of armor that... Granted, an expensive piece of armor, but a piece of armor nonetheless. Where that just makes you automatically, like, go into a block for when bullets are coming at you. So the fight's completely trivialized. I mean, I guess that is the balance there is the fact that it costs like over 1,000,000 yen, so you know it's like a whole dollar. But if you were keeping up with like all the side modes, you're basically an oil baron by that point. You make so much money doing the Cabaret Club story. By the end of that, I had like 80 million, like some stupidly huge amount. And then there was like the other mode, the shitty tower defense mode, where I like invested all I had to invest in like getting all the upgrades for that, which cost a crap ton of money. But I still had way too much after that. Video games. So I guess eventually I'll have to move on to Yakuza 3, which my friend tells me it's not very good. Like, not good to the point where they actually added a side quest to Kiwami 2 that's basically just making fun of Yakuza 3 for not being good. Which is hilarious. I like when game makers can like take the piss out of themselves. But I'm not touching another Yakuza game for a while. I've got so many things I need to play before SMT5 comes out. So right now I've moved on to Persona 5 Strikers. I played like a couple hours of that when it came out. Now it's time to play for real. I guess I'm on the first real boss now. That is Great Ace Attorney, which I'm playing like on the side, I guess. Which I'm liking quite a bit so far. Ah. How many tries am I at? 54. Okay. Maybe doing it in 60 is not realistic. You're gonna replay Awakening? Cool. On what difficulty? And who are you thinking of using? And I guess speaking of Awakening, Awakening PMU is probably going to be the next thing that replaces the Conquest time slot. So start thinking of who you want me to use. Be there in the final Conquest stream or be square. Whatever the hell that ends up being. So I got to break in my new extra 3DS that I'll set up to do capture shit with. Hopefully I'm able to do it and didn't just waste my money buying a spare 3DS, but whatever. Normal. Gonna try to use Olivia. I mean, Olivia's a dancer. That's not, What trying to use a dancer do you have to do? Dancers are kind of ones you just kind of use anyway. Unless you mean you're gonna, like, try to turn her into a combat unit, which... Go for it if you want. I don't really recommend it. But... Now, if you really want to be spicy, you could, try to get, Olivia to marry Chrom. That's always dumb. Have Chrom support literally nobody until the last second. Or you can have Chrom marry Village Maiden. Objectively best girl. I mean, let's be real. Done Olivia Chrom. It has to be the most frustrating thing you've done in your adult life. If that's the most frustrating thing you've done in your adult life, then you probably have a pretty good adult life. But yeah, it's a really stupid pairing to do. The Chrom forced marriage thing is so dumb. I guess it's just to, like, guarantee that Lucina has a parent by the time she has to start existing. Which, fair, I guess. Alright, let's get in the zone. Let's see. This will be the... I think this is the 60th try. Which was my first personally imposed challenge here. If not, I don't know, I'll extend it by 20 every time I fail. Alright. 61. Place your bets on how many deaths I had throughout the entire game. I think it's around 400. With most of them being on Clown Piece and Junko. So I think I did pretty alright with Sagame. And Doremi. I know I didn't die at all in stage 1. Okay. Ah! Is the first part of her health bar, like, a little bit longer than the others? Or am I imagining that? This is purity. So pure I don't even have to move. Ah, I jinxed it. That'd be really funny if there was just a huge blind spot in this spell card. Ah. I'm pretty sure there was a stupidly huge blind spot in Yukari's final spell card or something like that. I wouldn't know. Never fought Yukari. That implies I was able to beat an extra stage. Which, that's not happening. One of these days. I feel like if there's any extra stage I want to commit to being able to beat, it's probably 14's extra stage. Anyone who watched the 14 stream, you should have seen how freaking excited I was trying that extra stage out. And because Raiko is pretty damn cool. Ah. Purely bullet hell. Yep, that's all this is. Da 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 ba. Ah. I know I said, like, cause I have time, I probably won't just bomb this, but also my hands are starting to hurt. Ugh. Do da 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 da. No, I'm feeling good about this attempt. Nope, never mind. Wasn't the one. Can you time this attack out? Or do I have to just out of curiosity. So I don't know if the timer is just so far. Okay. There we go. Yeah, is the timer tied to, like, the second phase of this starting? Or is it just so big that it exceeds 99.9? Huh. I think I've spent more time on this spell card than I spent on all of Clown Piece. Which, yeah, this is a toughie, that's for sure. Oh boy, man, my self-deprecating title for the stream is becoming a self-fulfilling prophecy. I should have at least called it being good at Touhou. Fake it till I make it, you know? Whew. Okay. Yeah, if I get to like an hour 50 in the stream, then I'm just gonna bomb through this. Mostly because I don't think my hands can take more than 2 hours of this. I feel like I'd be an anticlimactic end to this, but gotta do it. Ah, okay. So what's everyone's favorite note in this boss theme? You've heard it long enough to have a very informed decision on it. I can't wait till I get copyright claimed for Junko's theme too. Just like I did with Clown Piece's theme. Maybe hugging the bottom is the way to go. No, it's not, because the blue ones overlap. Well, minimal movements. Minimal movements. If I don't move, then I don't charge into bullets. This actually might not be a bad approach. Yeah, I think I'll try hugging the bottom again. Who even makes these copyright claims? It was some, like, generic copyright managing company. So I don't know if, like, that happens on, like, Zun's behalf or something. I wasn't gonna waste my time contesting it, because, I mean, one, it's not, like, a copyright strike. And also, because, like, oh no, even if it's, like, not like connected to Zun at all, like, oh no, they're gonna get $0 off ad revenue off the stream archive. So who cares? And also, if you like contest a copyright, yo Vivi, what's up? If you contest a copyright claim and like fail, then it does count as a strike. And I'm like, I'm too small of a channel to have to deal with this, so I don't care. I think I've been generally pretty good about not getting copyright claims on my videos. And the only other times I did it were, like, way back in the day when I was still doing, like, Resident Evil walkthroughs. I think I got a claim on, like, one of the cutscenes or something. And I also got a claim from EA the one time I, like, I posted an upload video and did the trashy YouTuber thing of just, like, uploading some first-person shooter footage behind it. I think it was Battlefield 3 or whatever, but yeah, you own footage of that. Thanks, EA. And then most recently, other than the Clown Piece theme, was my video about Roy. I was using a bunch of Summer Pockets music. By that I mean exclusively Summer Pockets music in it. And at the end, I kind of had a section where it was like just text happening for like the fade out of like the, oh, please subscribe message at the end. And it was like 30 seconds of like just the song and not me talking, and that was enough to get me flagged. But, you know, just content ID, so who cares? I don't get any ad revenue anyway, so doesn't matter. I don't remember what the requirements are for being monetized, but I don't think I meet them. I think it's like you have to have a certain amount of like watch time on your videos. Though the part in my YouTube career where I'll really start doing damages is when I hit 1,000 subscribers and they let me have a community tab, then I can be like all those weirdos who just keep posting like hentai adjacent memes and then trick people into following my channel because of that. 1,000 subs and 4,000 hours of watch time? Okay. I see so many people who show up in my like YouTube feed. They're not even people I'm subscribed to. Where I'm not even convinced they make videos. They just have like they post hentai-ish memes. I'm like, is it really that easy to get traction on your channel? Yeah, so the getting a following on YouTube system is really just like completely random until you like hit a certain threshold and then you start snowballing, but it's designed to like only let people snowball and not start in the first place, which sucks. But makes sense, I guess. Yeah, they just make polls that are like, who are you? As one of the options. Yeah, exactly. So I think people figured out how to game that system, where if you just like make a community post that puts like a bunch of like, I mean, yeah, there's the people who make memes and stuff for their community tabs. But I saw some people saying like, hey, I'm trying out by doing a poll, and then like the body of like the text for it is just like a whole bunch of like buzzwords. You're back. Well, we're still doing this, so. Eh. Huh. 2-8? 2-AIT? I don't know what you're saying. Man, first thing I do when the stream ends is I'm gonna chug a glass of water, because I was irresponsible in not having it. You changed your name slightly? Oh, yeah, you had a Vaughn in there, didn't you? Did I ever play any GBA FE ROM hacks? I played a little bit of Order of the Crimson Arm, and I thought it was pretty good. I do want to dabble in those eventually. I think once I start like running out of stuff to play, I might do some on the channel. But my take on that from a while ago was it's very hard to get anywhere playing ROM hacks as an unknown channel. You're a completely different person now. The Vaughn is a separate persona. Sort of like how Saichiro is a separate persona of me. But yeah, it's like with like playing ROM hacks, it's just like people will have no idea what it is. It's not like it's, unless it's like an extremely popular one, which fair, some of them are. No one's gonna be like searching for it. And then the only way to get traction of it is to like be already popular, and people will go, oh, what's this cool game that insert popular Fire Emblem YouTuber is playing now. Not oh, this literally nobody. Mini remake of FE6? How is it remade? I don't think I've heard about that. Or unless you're talking about Project Ember. I mean the slight like retweak of FE6. I am kind of interested in playing that. Which, maybe I'll do, maybe that can be the next thing to, yeah. Maybe that can fill the Thracia time slot once that's done. Yeah. Okay. You can use X-Sax in it? Oh, that's cool. What, do you just, like, get it upon defeating Zephiel or something like that? I'm assuming he's talking about Project Ember in general. Edun is actually strong now. Well, I don't think Edun was supposed to be strong, though. Edun is, like, basically dying when you fight her. So... Guinevere is there, too? Oh, is she, like, actually playable now or something? Doesn't Project Ember also have some, like, retexturing in it as well? Because I've seen a lot of, like, the retexture packs for GBA FE, and a lot of them look really nice. Cool. Alright then. If I forget about Project Ember at the end of Thracia, remind me. Because I will probably do that next, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, get back to my roots. My Wednesday stream roots of playing Binding Blade. Sacred Stones are your first game. You love the GBA aesthetic in general. Yeah, it was my first game too. Ah. I sure was bad at it. Playing on easy and managing to get people killed a lot. That was because my puny 12-year-old brain couldn't process strategy games that weren't Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. The Arcadia video is in the making. I did actually make a little bit of progress on it yesterday. So, I fulfilled my promise to myself to actually do it. I'm gonna try to get it out by the end of the month. No promises, but... Let's make that my tentative goal, because I'm gonna have I'm gonna be gone for 2 weekends in a row. One weekend I have a planned fishing trip with my quote-unquote dad, and another one is I have to go. I'm going home for Labor Day, which is like the weekend after. So got so mad at Chapter 5 that he stopped playing for like a month. What is this Arcadia video of which he speaks of? I don't know, I hear it's a legendary myth. A mythological Arcadia video. But as I was saying earlier in the stream, I'm half considering re-recording some of the script, but like doing it with my face and making it video. Just to, like, spice up the visuals a bit and give me some, like, filler moments when I don't have, like, relevant B-roll footage. I guess Raph's telling you to continue your Dark Souls 2 run. What the hell is that emoji? I definitely can't squint at that while this shit's on screen. Any video ideas after Arcadia? Not at the moment. I did say I wanted to make a video just talking about how fun War Monk Constance was. So I might slap that together. That'd be a less involved one. I did say I want to, like, have some sort of, like, steady trickle of, like, shorter content that'll keep people... That could trick people into subscribing for low commitment more easily. So... You know, everyone had a blast with that silly Marianne video I made the other week. So I'm thinking I might just, like, do more ones like skit-type videos. Might convince me to finally buy a phone tripod. So I use my phone as the camera for those. The only, like, thing that makes me a little bit apprehensive about doing skit stuff, because I feel like that market is, like, at least in terms of Fire Emblem skits, are, like, really cornered by Bismix. Half meme, half serious video for building a constants? Maybe. Memes are nice and low effort, though. So... I know, like, Excelblum, he got popular just by posting memes, and then he started streaming. See, I did it backwards. I started streaming and that before I got popular. Kind of like that one Metalocalypse joke where Murderface and Toki were managing that new metal band, and it was then they had the problem of, like, they're all heroin addicts. Like, you're supposed to become famous and then become heroin addicts. So streaming is my heroin here. Yeah, Bismix is very good at what he does. I don't think I've ever, like, not found one of his videos funny. So I think I needed to, like, if I want to, like, pivot, maybe not pivot, or dive into doing more skit-like content, I'm gonna have to find, like, a pretty good, like, general premise of it that's not just, like, somewhere in the realm of, applying reality logic to Fire Emblem is silly. I'm thinking I might just do more videos that are, like, thinking about this character, because I did kind of have an idea for that, of a Dimitri version of that video. It's not going to have the same you are what you think about punchline, but yeah, maybe I'll, like, throw that together next Friday or something. Maybe I'll even get that to the point where I have to make a video about what makes a map good. You know, that's interesting, because that actually would be a good follow-up to the Arcadia video. The problem with that is more in the me being stubborn about having footage. Because there is a lot of maps that I think are good that I want to talk about. And I actually, like, just in image form, I do bring up one of them in the Arcadia video. But oh. Ah. Throw together my Thracia run for good and bad examples? Well, yes, but, okay, so, as slight spoilers, one of the things I say in the Arcadia video is that a lot of people tend to look at map design from the lens of good map design is similar to whatever their favorite couple of games in the series are, and kind of, like, inform their opinion based on that. When there's, that kind of puts, when really there's maps that are like good when you just evaluate them in a vacuum and not like through the lens of what you already think is good. There's a lot of like subjective aspects of it that honestly shouldn't be ignored. So I wouldn't be able to just use Thracia as examples. If I had the footage, oh, you know what would be good? Just like a best and worst map in every game. Which I feel like, okay, let's see. So what do I have? What do I have footage of? I have footage of all of FE6. I have footage of all of FE5, FE4, FE12, Sacred Stones, reverse recruitment, and randomized, which is good enough. Path of Radiance. Yeah, I might... Thracia, Path of Radiance, Conquest, Path of Radiance with its mediocrity. Oh, that's fighting words. I think Path of Radiance just like kind of settles for being like thoroughly average for the most part and just has a couple of stinkers. I feel like now maybe I'd make that video. I feel like I need to talk about Radiant Dawn and I don't have footage for it, so after I do a Radiant Dawn Let's Play, then I can maybe do it. Ah. I'm like kind of interested in like having some non-streamed playthroughs again. Radiant Dawn reverse recruitment. No, it's probably gonna be Radiant Dawn hard mode for the first time. I'm interested in doing some, you know, pre-recorded Let's Plays again, but I feel like I'd only want to do it if I had like a co-commentator for it. But my quote-unquote dad is not. It's not going to be available to do an entire Let's Play with. So I'd have to, like, find one of my friends who's, like, very willing to comply with that. Maddening? What maddening? Maddening and Radiant Dawn? That's not a thing. Is it? Threaten my mother? Oh. Hard. Yeah, hardest mode's not Maddening and Radiant Dawn, is it? I think it's just called hard, right? Alright, I'm gonna 5 more tries on this, and then I'm gonna just gonna bomb through it. Because, my hand is killing me. Ah. Japanese called Maddening, English is called hard? Okay. Didn't Radiant Dawn do the opposite of what, Path of Radiance did? Where Path of Radiance, they took out the hardest mode and added an easiest one. But in English Radiant Dawn, they made normal Japan's hard mode, and then hard mode is like a harder than what Japan got? Or am I making that up? I know something like that happened for Devil May Cry 3, and it's really funny. Where the West actually got the easier mode, or the harder mode. Ah, okay. 1. Hey, I got the number of attempts to 99 plus. I'm so good at video games. Okay, not bombing until I get to the blue. The English version has a completely cut mode. No, it's only in Path of Radiance, as far as I know. Actually, here's the thing I was thinking of. I kind of wanted to, like, dabble in doing LTC runs. And do you guys know if anyone, like, plays fixed growth mode in Path of Radiance? Like, for in an LTC context? That feels like that would make the most sense as far as, like, consistency goes, right? But otherwise, you have to basically just do 0% growths to have any semblance of consistency, which is... I don't think I have it in me to attempt 0% growth of anything. But fixed growths mode in Path of Radiance sounds interesting. Level 82 early game? Oh, jeez. Da-da-da. Yeah. Alright, 2 more tries and then we're just gonna bomb it. Oh god, if I played this all on Tuesday, this would have been a 4-hour stream. Jeez. Awakening PMU? Well, I'm already doing that. I already said that's the follow-up to Conquest. Because I want to break in that capturing setup I have on my extra 3DS now. Ah. Just choose Crom and the rest is child units? Oh god. I know Heavy said he wanted me to use Donald, but anyone else have suggestions? Echo's PMU? I could do that too. I don't think Echoes is as suited for that though. Cause let's be real, you guys are just gonna tell me to make everyone a soldier or a cavalier. And there's too many, like, fixed units in Echoes for that to really matter. Okay, one more. Hero, Inigo, Lawrence. Oh, I have to actually get Lawrence now. Okay. Well, think of the pairings, too. Oh, am I gonna have to learn how to draw Awakening characters too now? For those thumbnails? I am glad to report that the drawing for this week's Conquest thumbnail only took about an hour and a half, as opposed to the, like, closer to 3 that it usually takes. Because I'm bad at drawing. Just having the tablet has helped out immensely. Okay, bomb time. I also did Sumia Crom. Though I'm all gonna bomb if I get to the blue part. I forget how good Cynthia was. I know I kind of invested hard in making Lucina good. As my strategy for the Grima fight was to just have Crom and Lucina double Aether him to death. Ah! I have to actually be good at bombing too, though. Okay, so it looks like my lineup so far is Lawrence, Inigo, Donald, Crom, I guess. Crom with Muriel. Ew. Are you trying to sabotage this? Ah. Don't worry, I'm trying to bomb. I feel like all that does is Crom can't marry Muriel. Okay, good, because I don't want to do that pairing. All it's going to do is give me a shitty Laurent and a shitty Lucina. I mean, you should really think about your picks in terms of what would be most fun to see. Because, let's be real, picking it for me suffering is just going to make, potentially way too many streams. Sumia, Sully, Robin, Maribel, and Olivia. I could try the Crom and Olivia thing. Yeah, Crom Olivia is stupid. Maribel? I guess I can do Maribel. The police, someone else object to it. We can overrule him. Tank Brady? Okay, fine. Oh, I didn't need a bomb. Oh! Junko is susceptible to bombs here. Okay then. Just die. I thought she wasn't. Alright. Well, okay, I had the cheat, but whatever, we did it. We did it. Alright, let me hide the game for a sec. Fully against Sully and Olivia? Why are you against Sully? Is that just like a bad ship or something? There's an actual ending here this time. Just enjoy the music. Bad ship? What's bad about it? I don't remember that support. I didn't use Sully. You have completed the game. Congratulations. Okay. I can show the credits. That's fine. It's the moon! Or is that water? That's like... That's water in space or something? I don't know. Touhou Project 15th edition. Donald with aptitude. Well, that's his thing. Now, who do you want to put? Who do you want me to put Donald with? Who should I pass down aptitude to? Purity of 99% alcoholic. Ah, Zune, you glorious motherfucker. I love you. And me. Let there be happy future Earthlings. Ah, that's nice. Okay, we finished this. We're gonna play the extra mode once. I'm going to die. This theme is a jam. Da 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 da. Okay. No point device mode and extra mode. Oops. Yeah, Heavy's Donald is a thing to fear. Ah. They had to design extra mode around it being actually played normally. So it's not... The stage itself isn't as brutal, but it's still pretty tough. I don't know if I've ever gotten to the actual boss. Alright. Well, there's my extra mode. Let me check something. Oh, there's no spell practice in this game. That's lame. Okay. As promised, let me turn on face cam for a sec here. Alright. I have things to show off. More Touhou merch. It's gonna be cool. Alright. Merch 1. I have a Reimu figure. I think like when I ordered this was like a different one showed up than I expected, but this one's still pretty cool. Her bow is freaking huge in this though. But alright, Reimu figure. Hello. Show my gotcha. Roll the gotcha. I pull the clown piece. This is one of my favorite figures, actually. Ah. I have this to remind me of my trauma. But, and she even has a little friend, too. And, I'll save the best for last. Couple more things. Alright. I have my physical collection here. So this is, 8.5, which is a weird challenge mode type thing. America, yeah. Subterranean animism. I think I may have showed this off before, but might as well show it again. Double dealing character, my favorite one. I'm a real fan. Yeah, I am. Here's a 14.3, I think. There's like 3 games between 14 and 15. This one is like a weird challenge mode thing. Again, this time it stars Seija, the flippy girl. And the game we just played. Eventually I want to get a physical copy of all of them. I bought like a bunch of these that one time I went to Otakon. And last but not least, I have this big dumb Reimu. Can I balance in my head? Big rainbow. That's so goofy. I love it. Haha. Yeah, Otakon is this weekend. I considered going, but I didn't. I don't know. I didn't have anyone to go with. I have considered going by myself, but all my friends were either busy or like, COVID, I don't know if I feel like going to a con. The con was going to be like not as exciting anyway, because everyone's going to have masks on the whole time. Maybe next year. The one time I went was pretty great. Especially the concerts. The concert was awesome, because Jam Project played, Yosei Teikoku played, and I was like super into them. They play like some kind of like vaguely gothic metal edgy stuff. It was like a damn good edgy metal show, but everyone was just sitting there like, I don't care. And then they played the Mirai Nikki opening. It's like everyone lost their mind. I'm like, come on, this song's good, but everything else they played was amazing. All right, see ya, Raph. Laura Post, Zach Aguilar, and Joe Zucci were there. Yeah, I wanted. Man, if I got to see Joe Zucci, I would have made him like sign my copy of Three Houses, but like upside down. He's into the memes. Let's see, what else was that Otakon concert? Oh, and Flo was there. Flo is such a good time. They played the Jabunwo and the Naruto songs, and everything was fun. I felt like my childhood was happening. Alright, everyone. That's enough of me talking. The stream went on longer than 2 hours already. So, I hope to see you all tomorrow for Bloodborne, where we're going to do some more DLC stuff. I think we're going to fight On Fire Cleric Beast. and explore the DLC area some more. Yeah, I got one signature when I went to Otakon. I got Michelle Ruff to sign my Persona Q 3DS case. So that was cool. But also it's like $20, which I don't know if the signature is worth $20, but whatever. Michelle Ruff was very nice, and I like her a lot. So, all right. Peace out, friends. Hope to see you tomorrow. Touhou. Back to only Thursdays, hopefully. Bye.